Y'all doing it, man.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your world, my opinion. We got, Felicia Geechee One Rivers. You know what it is, yo. She started out with a magazine. Now she got full films, TV, shorts, win multiple indie awards and all that. So we're going to get into all that.
Yes.
First of all, Rich Baby, what's up?
Yes, we in the building. I'm so excited to have you here. And let's get the show started.
Honey J, what's the business?
What's goody, y'all? You know what it is. We are back with another special guest. I've been looking forward to meeting her for years, so I'm super excited. Please, Felicia, look at the people. For those who don't know you, tell them who you are, what you've done.
All right, my name is Felicia Rivers, writer, director, producer. I'm a single mother of 5. College graduate, Claflin University.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I graduated, but I did go to Benedict.
I graduated too.
I won't tell no lies.
Yes.
Okay, I went to Allen.
Okay.
I didn't graduate from Allen. But I did go to Allen. They begged me to come to that school, and I was trying to make a difference. It didn't happen, but I graduated from Claflin, mass communication with a concentration in public relations. I also have an associate's in business management and associates in accounting.
Yes.
Both cum laude from Millamont Technical College.
Let him know.
As soon as I finish my first question, I'm gonna pop a bottle so we can celebrate you.
Celebrate her.
Because that's amazing.
As a single mother, with everything that you've done, that is absolutely amazing. And we just want to go ahead and get started from the top so we can get into the films where we really want to get into. But from my understanding, you started around the age of 6 writing scripts?
So I think that's the age. I was in kindergarten.
Okay. Right.
So basically, my father was in the military, so I used to live in Cuba. So I started my own kids club. I was doing my own kids club. Yes. We were doing bake sales. I used to get all the kids together, and we used to do little plays and skits.
Right. Yeah.
And then at school, I used to do little plays during lunchtime.
Okay.
So we was in Cuba doing little plays with all the military kids, and so I started writing when I was in kindergarten, first grade. And my goal was to be an author. I've always been that was always my
passion.
Right. So you already knew that storytelling and things of that nature was in your future.
Yeah. So my dad's side of the family is all military and nurses. So my sister, which is 12 years younger than me, she has her 2 masters in nursing.
Okay, sis.
USC.
Right. Okay, sis.
Nursing, and then my mother's side, they're all teachers. And so my mother's a teacher. Well, my mother's a retired teacher.
Okay.
So I was the first one at school, and I was the last one at school. And I was like, I don't want to be a teacher. I think I'm a really nice person, a real sweetheart.
You seem like you'd be a good teacher.
Yes.
I think so too. But it's either nurse. But I did one time. I was thinking about doing the nursing. Mm-hmm. So ECPI, they do an orientation before you sign up. Because my mom was like, if you want to do this, I'll pay for it. My mom's like, she'll put in a bond or something and she'll pay for it. Right. But they give you the orientation, which is like all day. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this. And the lady said it too. It was like, I'm kind of germophobic when it comes to certain things.
Right.
Yeah,
so then it's like, I don't want to touch people.
Right.
I'm a nice person, but it just, and even working with kids, they want to touch you and pick at you.
Yeah.
It's like, writing and doing this, I don't have to really touch people if I don't want to.
What about blood? Like if he was a nurse, what about blood? Are you squeamish with blood?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't like my own blood. No, I don't like blood at all. And then my aunt, she was working at the nurse. She was working at the hospital and on the AIDS, and somebody came there with blood everywhere, and it's like you still got to go and help, but that can get in your eyes.
Yeah,
right. Next thing you know, you got stuff growing on you that you didn't even know about.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm just weird.
That's how
it's not for
everybody. Visit somebody. You be like, yo.
I've been thinking the same thing because I really don't like hospitals because I'm just
cold,
like they in there coughing and choking next to you.
Right.
What you got next thing you went there for
a
headache.
That's what tried it. Trying to kill you.
Try to
kill you, bro. I hope y'all done got better. Years ago.
They have gotten better. I think.
Last time I've been in there.
I got stories about that too. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Let's go.
I had one of my kids. I had my baby. Well, my oldest son died. in 2022.
I'm so sorry.
He was healthy. He was working at Boeing. Just got a raise. My son was doing good. And he just dropped dead. So I guess he has diabetes, and we didn't know.
Okay.
So like his birthday, May 7th was his birthday. So I sung him. I was up middle of the night. Happy birthday to you. He's at work. He's like, Mom, you stay up all night. Yes, I'm like, sing happy birthday.
Yeah.
So the next day was Mother's Day. So he normally would take all my kids out. So they all went to the movies, and he's like, Mom, come into the movies. And I'm like, no, I'm not coming. I was outside the whole time. He's like, I'll pay for you. Come in, it's Mother's Day. I'm like, no. And that was Sunday. Okay. So Wednesday, he was like, Wednesday might have been the last time that I seen him like alive. So basically, what happened? I was like, I need a smoothie. My son's, I just got off work. It was that morning. 30 minutes later, knocking on the door, he had a smoothie.
Okay.
But I used to work at iCore at home. So I grabbed the smoothie, closed the door on real fast, because, you know.
Yeah, you work it. Yeah, I know.
So then later on, after work, I seen him again. He was at my parents' house, and he was like, Mom, you look like you got a flat tire. So he got in his car, I got in my car, and this last time I seen him alive, he put air in my tire.
Oh, wow.
And then I was like, I want a candy. Because he always buy me what I want.
Right.
He looked at me like, lady.
You play too much.
So I was like, not today. Not today, because, I don't need it that bad. Whatever. So 2 days went by. So my daughter said something to me. Well, my daughter's my oldest. So she was like, there's a bunch of food in the refrigerator. This unopened food he's not eating or something. So I called him. So he video calls me, and he's babysitting somebody's baby. And he's like, this is your grandbaby. And I said, no, I don't have no grandbaby.
I knew you lied.
My son is like 6'7". So he had a baby, somebody's child, like 5-year-old on his like up here.
And this is the first time you heard of this child?
No.
Oh.
That's not
He
a
was
joking.
Yeah. You missed that part.
Oh, sorry.
He was caught. He was stuck.
Right. Daughters, man.
So mind you, I was at work. So I'm like, I'm working at home. So I'm like, I'm not supposed to be here. Because he was like, I'm trying to video chat you. And I was like, whatever. He's like, yeah, I'm over here babysitting your grandchild. I was like, don't play with me. So a couple of hours later, my daughter sends me a picture of him lumped over at urgent care.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, okay, what's going on with him? I was like, what's going on? Which something told me I should just get off and just go to urgent care. Only reason why, because urgent care sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Urgent care, I broke my toe, and they said, you take your little toe and you put on your other toe and
you tie it together.
Yeah, that's what they tell you.
and you get paid to say that. Then we can just look that up online.
Right.
I heard there's a lot of things you can't do with your toe when it breaks. So I heard that.
And that was the pinky toe. So that's a whole nother topic.
Right.
So I was just like, when they said that, I was like, someone told me I should go down there, but I didn't. Because she was like, yeah, everything's good. He's constipated. They gave him some constipation stuff. Found out they didn't even take his blood work. He didn't pee in a cup. He didn't do anything. So how do you know what's wrong with this child?
Right,
exactly. Yeah.
So mind you, he drove there and he drove back home. So the next day he woke up, he acted like he couldn't really get up and move. So my dad, put him in a wheelchair and rolled him to the car. So on the way to the hospital, he says his last words was, I need to use the restroom. So he got out the car. My daughter said she was holding him, and they walked in the Waffle House on Aviation. He took 2 steps and he fell, and that was it. And then they were like trying to, I guess, bring him back, but it was like his blood sugar was over 800.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
So that means it had probably been that for a couple of days. And when he went there, didn't. So I went down there to talk to the doctor too. They was like, well, they getting ready. He getting ready to lower up with me. He was like, yeah, my son's 19. I'm like, everybody's child is 19 now. I get it.
Right.
Like, y'all didn't do this and this. Well, it's up to our, how we feel at the moment, if we're going to do this, but this is what we normally do. Sorry to hear about that. I'm like, then I tried to get a lawyer, and it was like, you really can't do anything.
Oh, wow.
But I was just like, because I was thinking about suing somebody.
Right.
Yeah. You might need to find another lawyer and look into it again.
The lawyers, we went to like 2, they was like, there's nothing you can do.
Oh, damn.
But going back to the Trident thing, I had him at Trident. I had him on, I was going to Miller Mart. I had him on a Friday, and I was back at school Monday.
Oh,
but let me tell you about my experience here real quick. I know.
No, keep on.
No, you're fine. No,
they didn't have any hospital beds. So like, they put me in a room with this little girl, and she kept pushing the button every 2 seconds. Beep, 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 beep. And I'm just like,
why?
Like, yeah. She was like 15.
Yeah.
Oh
on
my.
her second baby or whatever. She just kept pushing the button.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, because what it is, when I had my daughter, I had my daughter at St. Francis. In fact, I was in a
St.
suite.
Francis.
I was a San
See, I
Francisco.
had my daughter in St. Francis too. It was nice.
I was in there eating up the
Look, I know to
yogurt.
go to
eating
St.
up,
Francis.
Right.
Then,
St. Francis
to have
nice.
my child.
I was eating up the yogurt, eating up the pudding. They treat you like
Okay,
a
they're
queen
very,
over
very
there.
kind.
Trying
Very
is like,
nice. Very cute.
we need this bag.
Right.
So I was like, well, I can just leave. And that's what I said. I had my baby Friday. I drove me and my son home from the hospital the next day.
Oh,
Because I'm not gonna just sit in the hallway.
Yeah.
no, we're not doing that.
How y'all get enough beds? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I have another story about that too, but we can. I don't know if y'all.
I mean,
want
no, it's all
this about to
good,
be
yo.
about
It's-
trying to
it's
hospital.
fine.
She did a whole interview about to be about my
Right.
experience.
And one
with
thing
my
about
baby.
St. Francis though, you can't get your tubes tied there. I don't think because I think
Well,
there's
I don't want to do that.
Well, I'm just saying. I think they're like they got a chapel in there. I think there's something religious about.
Yeah, it's
St.
something religious. That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
That's why
Right.
they were trying to say I couldn't have my second child there because I'm not married.
Right.
So my
Oh,
first-
wow.
So it's a lot of stipulations.
My
That's all I
first-
was trying to point out.
Yeah, my first. That's what I said. My first was a little girl. I had over there. It was wonderful. And then try to tell like you have your baby Friday and you can be home Saturday. And it was like, well, we can't tell you that you can't drive yourself home, but you're telling me I'm not gonna just sit in the hallway. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
go ahead, let me out, and I drove home.
And that's the
Yeah.
thing. It
Long
was
story
a lot
short, don't
going
go to
on.
Trident. You know, if you can help it.
But my
They're
mom was
already
trying to
though.
say
They're
that
alright.
maybe we could have saved my son
Right.
instead of trying to take him to St. Francis, because that's what my dad was
Right.
doing.
Okay.
He was driving the West Ashley rather than driving
Right.
this way.
Okay.
So she was just like, well, maybe we would have got him to the hospital faster. He might have been saved.
I mean, don't think like that though.
Yeah.
It's,
But my thing is, it sounded like his body was already breaking down
Right,
way before
right.
that because he wasn't
Right,
eating.
right,
So as soon
right.
as you figure out, hey, this boy, because my mom was like, nobody told her he wasn't eating. And then when I was talking to him, he was talking to me good. I told you he had a whole 5-6 year old.
Yeah,
with his
right,
leg.
exactly.
He was, hey mom, he was chilling. He didn't
How
say
long do you think it had been that he wasn't eating?
Again, remember Sunday they went out to the movies.
Right.
So it about 2 days.
Yeah.
Things can happen so
Yeah,
fast.
and things happen fast.
And then I could jump back and forth, but at his funeral, not the funeral, the wake, he was the kids that be in video games.
Okay.
So this white guy and this the Caucasian and Mexican and Latino, I don't know, different colors. Asian, excuse me, Asian.
You started a foundation or something with video games or something like that.
No.
I did see something about that.
No.
Something with video games.
No, I did a scholarship in his name.
A scholarship. That's what it was.
So that might be what it is. But
Yeah.
during the wake, they actually came. They was like, we never really met your son.
In person,
But they
right.
spent years, like 10 years, they
Yeah.
were video friends or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like they have a whole
Community.
life. Yeah. So it's like they came to the wake.
Oh,
Wow.
You know. So I was like,
That was really nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
And I mean, for you, you said you have 5 children total.
Yes.
And so for you, how was it, not only just losing your son so suddenly, so tragically, but trying to push forward with your other children and still pursuing your dreams?
I just kept going because that's what even the actors are saying. They're like, "Are we taking a break?"
Yeah.
And I was just like, we filming,
Yeah.
and then like sometimes you just keep going. It
Right,
hits you.
right.
It hits you when it hits you.
Right.
Sure.
So
Right.
it's like something can happen to you right now, and you don't really.
Really?
Right.
And then later on, you be like, you know what? That was horrible.
So you think you just kind of went
Kept
you
moving,
kept
yeah.
moving and you went through
Sometimes
it
you have to
and
do that.
yeah, no, for
You have
sure.
to keep on doing what you
And I mean, a
love.
lot of people do that to
Yeah,
keep
I
their
did
mind
it
off of what's
multiple
going
times.
on and grieving.
When I went through death, yeah.
Yeah.
Cause it's like my son, which is Sean. He was like he was gonna talk. He didn't talk. I had Thomas Dixon. Thomas
Yes,
Dixon.
yeah.
I had him. Not what they say when they get up and whatever.
He did the eulogy.
Yes,
for you?
he got up and he never met my son, but it was more like my son was. I have good kids.
You're right,
My kids,
right.
they never picked up a gun. They never robbed nobody.
Right.
I mean, he sounds like an amazing
He
person.
does,
he was
he
helping
does.
people up
Right.
until
Right.
he was
If
got
y'all
sick.
know-
He got an amazing mom. I mean,
If
look
you
at all the
know-
stuff you involved in.
Yeah.
What is it, Regina Scott's grand? You know?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So
yes.
he was. If you ever was there, he was the big boy that was there that was serving the food with her. He was
Okay.
volunteering. He volunteered starting
Oh,
when he was
that's awesome.
15.
Right.
Wow.
And then they started paying him. So he cooks. He was.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
he
He
was,
was
that kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he was
definitely.
like a tall, like real tall, because when you get all the kids together,
Yeah.
people be thinking I'm part of the kids too. I'm like,
Right,
no.
right.
And then at the time, I weighed like 110 pounds. So
Okay.
they were like, no, I'm their mama.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
you're like a
Bigger
little
I know that,
sister.
They bigger than me. But
Wow. Thank you for
beautiful.
sharing that
Yes.
story with us because I cannot imagine. I've had some family members lose children, and that is something that it changes everything. It's a true loss.
Right.
Your life changes, but you gotta look at it like you gotta keep going.
Yes, you do.
You're here for a reason. God,
Right.
I can get religious too, but
Right.
God put you here for a reason. Everything happens for a reason.
Right.
Sometimes it's a lesson.
And look, you come with a date and you end with a date.
Right.
You just don't know.
So
what
what was the
that
scholarship?
is.
What kind of scholarship did you get? Was it?
My one of the actors,
Right.
which has a school, is called the Prevalent.
Okay.
She it was like just a scholarship to one of the students that does an essay.
Okay.
We just
That's what's up.
I always want to help out people.
Absolutely. Well, that we can tell because
Right.
when we get into talking about the films, which you've done so many on so many different platforms, we're going to
Right.
get into it.
Right.
But one of the things that I've noticed is that you really pull from the community. You really allow people with names in the community to kind of they're shown in the movies. They're able to, kind of you showcase us, Charleston,
Right.
and I really appreciate
within the name,
that.
Geechee One, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, let's get it
You know?
started. How did you come up with the name? Because I love the name.
So it was either gonna be called. I started with the magazine.
Okay.
Right.
So the magazine basically was because I always was a writer.
Okay.
So I started a
Right.
magazine so I could put my stories in a magazine.
Yes.
So it was gonna either be called Positive Images or Geechee One. And so I was thinking Geechee One because we're from the low country and people talk
Exactly,
like
yeah.
So Geechee One.
The Geechee Gun culture.
I love that.
That's
So
awesome.
some people's like they were thinking it is more like
Right.
like the Gullah Geechee and
Right.
But I'm like it's just some of us like my family. My father's side is from Wamala.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So
Okay.
even the address that I used was Wamala. But if you look up like it says Wamala, so my family's from Wamala, but
Right.
we don't really touch on the Geechee history like that. But that doesn't mean that you're still not with the people.
Oh, of
Right.
course.
Exactly.
It's in you though. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like it's in you.
Yeah.
And with the magazine, you said you featured you wanted to do it for your own writing.
Yes.
And what other artists did you have? Any other authors featured, or like was it a culture magazine?
It was a little bit of everything. The goal was like to educate, inform. I mean, we're still doing the magazine.
I was about to
Right,
ask
right,
you, where
right,
can we
right.
find a
Yes,
magazine?
where can
Yeah,
we
like
find it?
we gotta.
Well, I haven't done it in a little minute, but
Okay.
we're gonna bring it back. We're gonna bring it back.
Let's go.
We're working on it now. But magazines.com, you probably can still see that on there. So you have subscribers. So we have a subscriber list
Okay.
and email it out or whatever. But we did have it in different stands. I can just think of came
Well,
out
I
at the
definitely gonna
moment,
try to
but-
get one so I can put it on the set. I like to have things like that, especially Geechee One. I remember the Geechee One magazine going around and stuff
too.
like that. I didn't know it was still available like that.
I haven't done it in a minute. So the
Right.
last magazine might have been the one with Tiffany Doll on it, dark
Okay.
mahogany.
Okay.
Right.
That might be the last one. Not last year, probably the year before.
Okay.
But I did, like I said, slow down a little bit to focus more on the movies.
Right,
When
right.
did it start actually? When did it start?
Your
Like,
first award show.
First one.
2006 or something.
Yeah,
Right.
I remember
Yes.
The first one was basically it was the red and white ball really,
Okay.
and it was that orange building called Brandy that was on Ashley Phosphate, which is they knocked that building down.
Right. That's
But
not there anymore.
That was the very very first Geechee One Awards, and I
Okay.
want to say the second
Yeah,
to
I went
probably the
downtown.
12th.
We went to the one that was downtown.
Yeah, we
somewhere.
did there one time, but most of them were at like Steering Hall,
Right.
Yes.
which was on the base. Started out with like 8 people. The last one I want to say we had like 3,000 something.
Yes, it was
definitely-
huge.
the one
Yeah, it
just
was a big thing.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And then I remember I would look outside. Well, I'm not coming out. There's too many people out there. And then it was like one time I'm like the red carpet was wrapped around the building. I'm like we got to stop the red carpet so we can start the movie.
Yes.
But start the event.
Right.
Because everybody was outside in the red carpet.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You know, people want to walk on that red carpet now.
They gotta say they've been there.
Right.
You know,
right.
if
And then,
it ain't on, it's
and then you
showing
feel like
it
you're
happened.
Hollywood or something. You know what I mean? I always thought the club should do that. That should have like a red carpet and just have people just take random pictures. It just make you feel special.
They do that
And,
in big cities.
Right, I'm just saying
No,
here.
they do that here. I don't know if they. Well, I don't club.
Yeah.
Last time I've been to a club like that, let me tell you what happened.
What happened, girl?
I forgot the name of the club, but it was in Goose Creek.
Oh my, that's already a red flag.
So DJ Cool was DJing.
Okay, that's positive.
I don't know. And
Are
they-
we talking about Lassett Road?
She's like,
No,
Goose
she
Creek.
did Goose Creek.
It might have been Red Bank.
Red Bank.
Oh,
Yeah.
They don't change about
They done
4
changed it
times.
so many
Yeah.
On the
times.
strip?
It was off to the
There's
right.
a couple of bars and
Yeah,
clubs
I
on
remember
Red
So I was
Bank.
in there. I was in there because like I do like to support the independent artists. I used to do open mics. I used to do fashion shows. We used to do all that stuff.
Okay.
In the beginning, but what happened? So basically, music loud, bunch of people in there. All of a sudden, you hear pop, pop. Everybody start trying to, get out.
Right.
I fall on top of somebody's child.
Oh, Lord.
Right.
People on top of me.
Oh, yeah.
A little boy, get off me. How can people on me? I can't get off you.
Right.
And I had on heels. I don't really wear heels, but I had heels that day.
Of course.
So I'm running outside. Guess what? Where my heels? So I had to run back in through the war. It was like a war zone. Everybody was guns. I was like, I had to run.
The heels was that serious? Listen, they were.
No, because
Not over no heels.
No, I have a big foot, so
Right.
I wear a 12. So
Oh yeah, you need your shoes. Yeah, they weren't playing.
and there was like good shoes. So
Right.
I will get my
Good shoes.
Don't
so-
worry, I would have ran back for mine too, girl.
Okay.
do the war. And then they were trying to say the balloon. They said it was a balloon that went off in the car. The balloon
You
louder
ain't gonna
than
do
the
all
music.
that now.
The live
Ain't no
music.
way.
I know a club you're talking about too, because there's a big club too over there. It was like Food Line. They turned it
Yeah,
into a
that's
club.
what that.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name.
I can't think of the name either, but I remember that joint.
Okay.
I had to be the one too.
And then what made me mad about it a little bit because the guy, I normally try to leave about 1:30. But guess what? They don't have the local artists come on till 1:40.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
yeah,
that's how.
yeah.
And
That's how we
then
do
I'm
it,
not
right.
saying their names, but that was the only reason why I was still there. I'm like,
Right.
because I support, and I didn't get to see them, and then they were nominated. So that artist was like talking shit. Can I curse?
Of course.
You talking shit.
Be yourself,
I didn't win a
girl.
Geechee One award. I almost got killed in the club.
Hey, you worried about an award? I'm trying to get you the award.
Hey, but you know what? That says a lot how much your award have effect on people.
Yes. How
You know
much
what I'm
it
saying?
meant
When people
to
get passionate about like, why I get the award?
Hold up.
Your shit major.
We got a dude too. 8 years ago. I wake up every morning
Crazy.
and I'm still upset. I never want to get you one award. Sir, but we did it been 8 years ago. Let it go.
Let it go.
Right.
Let it go. If you ain't made it yet, you ain't made it.
You
Okay.
gotta do like they do in school now. Everybody get an award.
That's what
A ribbon or something. Everybody get a ribbon.
there are
You
award
gotta
shows
earn
that
it.
do that.
Right.
So they had like 20 awards out here.
Yeah, man.
Everybody walks out with an award, and I guess it's cool.
Ain't cool.
No, it ain't.
Ain't cool.
But no, just to clear it up for the people who still waking up every day feeling some type of way that they never got an award, how were people actually nominated?
Okay.
It was like a people's choice.
A people's
So
choice
It is
award.
popularity.
Okay,
So
for
that's
sure.
why some people's like you need to have a board. But what I'm learning about the board thing is you got people who don't like you.
Yeah,
So then now I got a board to say
If
you know
one- yeah,
say model the year.
Right, exactly.
My 5 board members, y'all like none of them. I'm not gonna win.
Right.
And then you had people trying to threaten you. So this one girl, she was nominated for model of the year.
My
She's like,
goodness.
She calls me up. She's like, I already have my acceptance speech ready. Because I'm gonna retire after I win. And I'm just like, what?
Geechee Love is serious though. Geechee
Listen.
Love is serious.
And she didn't win, so she was talking shit.
Damn. Damn.
She didn't win.
Oh, I wish I was a
You didn't know you could make enemies like that, just by having an award show.
Listen.
Then they'll be like, well, people pay you. And I actually had got people, and the people I knew that were going to win. And I'm not saying their names too. I'll give you
Right.
$1,000 if I win. I'm not going to
Right.
do that because if you do it for one, you got to do it for all.
Oh,
I'm not
and
doing
for
that.
sure.
Right. Right.
And,
Right.
and the
Right.
price gets bigger and bigger. I mean,
Right.
And they still didn't win, and
Right.
or they, I
Right.
didn't take the money because like my thing is, I'm not really doing this for my. And the thing with me is, I mean, we do all want money, but
Right.
but my what do you call it? My base is not money.
Right,
And I
right.
think a lot of people are just doing a lot of stuff just for money.
Of
or
course.
It's not
quick
gonna work
money,
out,
quick
right.
this,
Or
quick
the
that.
title, but
And-
you passionate about this.
Exactly. They don't
Yeah.
have,
The
so,
money's gonna come.
so that's why you see a lot of people just phase out after a while. So
Right.
sometimes you got to deal with somebody. Oh, I could do it better than her. I could do this better,
Right.
and you might be able to. You
Of
might be the
course.
best at this, but that might not even be your dream. So you just came
Right.
along just so you could get in my way.
Right,
Right,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And you did a good job because I remember you had the big screen up and you would show like snippets of the videos.
And that was the secret though. So the
Oh,
award
man.
show is to get all these people there so I can show my series.
Okay, let's go.
Hey.
In the middle of award show, the Light Squad, we're about to watch. And then we like,
Right,
everybody watch
right.
it.
I love it.
That was the hit and goal of mine.
I love the way you
Right.
think.
That was, man.
that is beautiful to just see the impact
Yes.
that your passion had on so many people. They ain't know you was doing this in Cuba as a little girl. You know what I'm saying? Already coordinating stuff. And then look at the impact that you've had on Charleston with just that one awards ceremony that you said you had 17. Yeah, we gonna toast
I
to
didn't
that.
know it was, definitely. I didn't know it was that much up there.
And next time we gonna have Felicia some Kool-Aid.
Right.
Yes.
Or some slushies.
Oh, okay. Sure.
That's part of my life.
A nice little
That's some country
mocktail.
stuff right
Or
there.
some smoothies.
I know that right.
You get some
We-
little
we
strawberry
gonna-
banana
I wish we had that for you.
smoothie.
My dad used to call them the icy bear.
Right. The chili bear.
Chili bear, yeah.
That's my childhood. Childhood got the chili bear shirt.
I was looking at the icy cup with the red and white, and like all of it
Don't try to clean
together.
it up. You messed up all of it.
Yeah.
Icy bears.
Y'all corrected
That's
me.
why I said, hold on.
It's all good.
They so wrong.
Well, we love you.
What's the next question?
Right. So you have Geechee One Films on multiple streaming platforms. You know what I'm saying? You got the Treasure Box, Sneaky Leaks, Cherry Bomb. You said you have over 60 movies out there.
Yes, and we can't
you know what I'm
name
saying?
them all.
So, and one of my favorites was Tiffany Doll. I didn't bring that
Let's
up.
get into it.
Right. So and I like Tiffany Doll a lot. I know you got like 60 joints, but I did watch that. And then you had Britt Bratt in the beginning. And surprised
Shout out to Britt
because
Bratt.
shout out to Britt Bratt. 'Cause I went to watch it. I was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? And then even Don B, you had his clothing line in there.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, because that's one of the people we interviewed head of the food chain.
Yeah.
And he talked about his book and the clothing line. And when I saw that, I was just like, damn. And it was in Guilty Pleasures, which was another. How did y'all go out? How do you go about getting a scene like that or getting written out a venue that's a store or something? How do you do that?
I'm just reach out and just be like, hey, I want to do this, and
Right.
they'll say yes or no, and they'll tell you the price. And
Okay.
And that's what it is, yeah.
Right,
so
right.
location is everything, I'm sure, when you're picking a movie. But of course, Travis was extremely impressed with the fact that the movie was filmed, the entire movie, in Guilty Pleasure.
Well, a lot of it was.
A lot of it was.
not a lot of them.
That's all he remembers. Let him tell it.
Because it's a horror.
Y'all never left the store.
It's a horror comedy.
A horror
But
comedy.
they don't even label it as a comedy. So people are looking like, what in the hell is this? But it is a horror comedy.
I love horror
Right, right.
So
it is a horror comedy.
It's like a scary movie.
But no, it's not scary, but it's like supposed to be kind of.
No, like I'm saying, like a scary movie,
Right.
which was like
Oh,
a parody.
right,
Like,
scary
it was
movie.
a funny
Right,
horror
scary
movie.
movie, scary movie with the Wayans brothers.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
But it's not. There's parts that's funny, and there's parts like, what the hell? And
That's
then
good,
they
though.
made some of it funny that wasn't,
Right.
because it went viral like 5 times.
Right.
Yes.
So they was talking about it on not the Steve Harvey show, but the Ricky Smiley show.
Yes.
On the Ricky Smiley show, yeah, it was a lot.
Cause you had Gino Judges pull up in there for a little scene, and I like the way you did it. And you know what I'm saying? Because for one, we had a show one time. We was talking about like if you had your significant other got a doll, like one of them dolls that you had in the video in the show, and how much controversy between between y'all it would cause and stuff. So it was like it really hit home for me. I'm like, oh shit, we talking about that,
But I think if we did a part 2, it'd be a bigger budget. I think
Right.
then was more us learning
Right,
a little
right.
bit. So people like, it's a no budget. It was a big budget because I had to rent that store out.
I was about to say, girl,
Right.
it ain't
But
cheap.
like all the sex stuff, the sex store stuff was one day.
Right.
So I think I rented out from like 1 to 6 in the morning.
Okay.
So all
Okay.
that, when they close,
Of course.
tell all the actors to be there at 12, but really it's 1.
Oh, yeah, you got
So they can
to.
show up on
Yeah.
time.
Right, right.
So,
Right.
yeah, it was just like 1 to 6. That's what time I rented it out. Tiffany Doll, I think I did out of my own pocket.
Right.
Cherry Bomb was a Maverick movie, so
Okay.
they did give us the funding, but
Right.
it's not a lot. People
Yeah,
be thinking
yeah.
it's a lot, but I don't want to say how much it is. But
Right.
And you
It's-
wrote both of those, right?
yeah,
The whole thing?
yeah.
Right. I mean, sometimes you have co-writers and stuff. That's why I was asking.
Well, we just started really well. I had Aisha, a young lady named Aisha, and knew she was writing co-writed some of the stuff.
Right.
My partner, which is Isaac Hilton, he co-writed some stuff, and then now I have a writing team. So like some of our new stuff, like Rich Intent, that was Courtney Simone.
Okay.
The APTs we did as a class project.
Okay.
So that was written by C. Green, and he also wrote the APTs. Style of Competition, which is a short, and then we have a movie called Only Kings to Eat, which we haven't filmed yet. He wrote that too, and then somebody else. We got a writing team.
Right.
Well, okay, so I'm the writer and director and the producer, but I don't film.
Okay.
So anything you see is somebody else filming. I haven't done that yet. I'm thinking about I should do it because the camera about $3,000. So
I mean, you can get behind it and do
instead
it.
of doing the movie, we can just get a camera and we can learn on somebody. And I've gotten people call me with too. They're like, "Hey, I want to intern and do this and do this." But so it does cost money.
Right.
But so I have different teams of people. So like As We Lay, which is the latest one I just showed at the movie theater, that would be Jason. Jason has our very first movie, I think, would have been maybe The Secret of the Emerald Green and White, which is on FUSM, Apple TV, Afro Blackland, some other things. But that's our first movie. Then was The Color Green. And then now we're at As We Lay, and I think As We Lay might be our best movie.
Okay.
And that's the one we're trying to get. We're trying to get to that. You know.
You trying to get to that. You elevate.
Can't make the announcement until we sign that contract.
Right.
But
y'all gonna
and then I'm trying to get it where maybe they might sign a deal where we do 3 movies for them.
Of course.
So then, give us this money because that's what Marcus Houston did. Marcus Houston went to Tubi and they're giving him $1 million a movie and
Right.
Okay.
Tubi is a good platform to actually pick, to get started, and actually get yourself out there. And because a lot of times it'd be about the storyline, it's, sometimes the budget's not there, but the storyline is awesome, you know what I'm saying? So
and there's some big movies on Tubi. So
they are.
It's one of my favorite platforms.
And like you said, it is a good start. It is a good. I mean, YouTube is still a good start. There's some
Well,
people make money off YouTube.
Right.
No,
if you got that following,
you can
sit there and
Exactly.
Or you have people who have their own sites. If you got your own following, hey, our movie is here. So I do support a lot of independent other platforms like the In platform, which I do have films on there, which is black owned, God of Colorado. I'm on. I can't even think of the name.
You better talk your stuff. It's time to take your time.
I don't know.
It's so mean.
Right.
But like I said, my these young ladies, they have a dance studio in Nashville. So they have a movie called, I can't think of it right now. I don't know why I can't think of a movie, but I've got them on different platforms, which not Tubi, but other platforms too. It's like, and they got all their people to watch these platforms. So it's different. There's a bunch of different. Everybody, you can start your own platform by your own website. This is my platform.
Right.
Charge people if you want to. But and I tried that before too. We had the Geechee One app. We did have the Geechee One app. I was out promoting that too, and I think me and the young lady that who created it, I think we didn't see eye to eye a little bit, but.
But how did you like having the app for the time that you did have it? Was it successful in any way? Would you recommend people go that route?
You would if you're able to control it. But like I said, I had somebody else on
doing it.
So then I guess she was like, well, if you're late on a payment or you do this or do this or do that or whatever. And then she was like, and then she hit me up like maybe last year. She's like, I can still have the app. I'm just like, no. I just, it's I'm not, no hate.
Right.
Just, we can do.
Yeah, you moved in just a different direction.
Yeah.
And, because Treasure Box, you said that was the first movie you directed. Right?
Yeah, so that was a very, very, very first full-length movie.
Right.
Was on Tubi, and got us to deal with Maverick.
Right.
So then after that, it was Lithia's Boss, Sugar Babies.
Yeah.
So where do you draw the line when you you have a script, and of course you have a vision, right? And you give it to an actress, say your lead, and you realize they may not be comfortable with the part. But where do you draw the line when you feel like it's affecting the integrity of your vision and your theme? Is there ever an instance where you're like, no, I really need you to push in this direction or say it this way? Or
you get that all the time. Some people take it, or some people get fired, or
okay.
Sometimes people get replaced. It just depends on what's going on. Sometimes you don't have the funds to replace.
Yeah. So if you can't change people, you got to change people.
So I'll give an example. And I'll give an example. So
please,
we have a movie. I won't call names because then whatever. But so the young lady, beautiful. She's a beautiful young lady. That's what I'm casting her. She's gorgeous.
Right.
And then I always like to showcase different beautiful black women. We all come in different shapes and sizes and all that. So that's one thing with me. So she did have the dreads. My issue with the dreads is that's not for the character that I want.
Right. That makes sense.
So I had a Penny with miracle hands. She came all the way down here with wigs. So we're in rehearsal. putting the wig on. The girl said, yeah, I can do this. This is fine. Okay, cool. So the first day of filming, she has the wig on. Everything's good. Second day, she's like, I don't know about this. And I'm just like, you said that you would do this. Because really, even though I like the young lady, you know, she should have been let go.
Right.
But it's like, I can't really let go because, I guess I could. But then we would just have to refilm everything we did yesterday.
Right.
So then now you have to sit here and decide.
It's a lot of money. That's cost.
Right.
Yeah.
But some people can. I might get in trouble for this one, but I'm gonna say this. So basically,
Yeah, we like trouble.
another
we like a lot of trouble.
You know, another director. She did a movie. she did the whole movie.
Okay.
And then this is my thing with her too. So I'll talk about her too. Mm-hmm. So I guess they said the actress was stuttering. But my thing is, you didn't catch that while y'all were filming.
Right.
So then now they're trying to get the actress. They'll pay the actress. They'll do all kind of stuff with her. But the actress is giving, like, nah, I'm gonna go back there. You know, like, I gotta do the whole movie again.
Yeah.
So they're about to reshoot the whole movie. Ooh.
Right. Do the actor get paid twice?
Yeah, they would have paid her again.
Oh, no.
good. Oh, well,
They would have paid
I
her
mean, good for
again.
the actor.
Well, I mean, that's not what
Yeah. But I mean, you don't find that. People rarely would let it go that far, right? I mean, you would have fired
if you got
them.
the money, but it's not your vision. And I've had that too. There's things in my movies where I just accept it. And then, you know, when it comes on, you be like, oh, Lord, it be your own stuff.
Right,
You know it got changed, and that's not what you really wanted, but you try to either make the actor comfortable or they didn't know what was going on or something like that. So there are things that do change based upon what's going on.
Right.
You know that remind me of, man, like Good Times. You heard like the actors didn't get along behind the scenes, and I think Saved by the Bell.
I got a movie for you too.
Hey, that's crazy.
The Players Club. Did you know that Chris
I didn't know
Kyle and
this
Lisa Ray didn't get along either?
Oh,
I believe
And
that.
that fight scene,
Right.
They didn't tell Lisa. Was it? They didn't tell Crystal. One of them
right.
didn't tell. So that's real reactions.
Yeah.
because they wasn't know. Or they didn't
Right,
know that
so
was
this
going to
played
happen like
good
that.
on film.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Oh, hell
And
no.
Any Given
So
Sunday
that's
was
real
like
reactions.
that too.
Yeah.
With, Any Given Sunday with LL Cool J and Jamie Foxx had beef.
Yeah. I heard
They even
about
had
that
people
too.
come on set like the fight and stuff, man. And it's crazy because it's so professional that even though all that's going on behind set, they still get on there and do their jobs. And that's amazing because, you know, it's just amazing. Or it makes this film better because when they're arguing,
It's passionate.
It's passionate.
Right.
Now,
You know.
what I learned too, or learning, is like some of these actors take the bad villain role, and then you're being a bitch the whole set. And it's like, don't be. I mean, that's the role
That's
I gave
your
you.
character,
But if
right.
you got to do that, go in the corner.
Right.
Go in the corner and kick the walls. I've had that happen. One girl, she was kicking the walls and all kind of stuff going on. Just let her be, but she was really good on camera.
Good, right,
You know,
right.
so
the process, trust
Right,
the process.
right.
But it's like to be nasty to everybody.
Yeah.
We all here together. We're a team. It's supposed to be a
Right.
team, so we're trying to get this together. So, why?
I mean, I know we had an actor on the show before, and they were saying that some people process. Like, they get into character and they stay in character the whole time. Like, just to be.
Well,
Yeah.
but that's why I said if you're gonna be that way, go in the corner.
right.
You coming on here as a mean character, and I'm in here just cursing y'all out.
Right. I'm here for that. I'm not doing it. You doing it.
So some people's not gonna react to that. They just
Right.
like,
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I guess it depends on who the actor is.
Right.
You know,
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? You
And
only
I'm
gonna
still
take that
looking
from somebody
like
you
crazy.
need.
You're like, hey, snap out of it.
Right.
Okay? But I know, like, I watched an interview with Will Smith, and he was saying that, like, he would get into character and be that character for months on end while they were filming. And it would affect his marriage, naturally. It would affect relationships. And then afterwards,
that.
he would have to, like, go through a decompression type of situation and possibly counseling.
yeah.
Jada Pinkett ain't play that shit, though. I remember.
Well, that's why some people have like therapists. I mean, we haven't got to that
Right,
point. We're
right.
doing all that. If you,
Right, that level of passion.
I got a script that I want to do, and I want to touch rap. Rape culture in black women.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And
that's
I
gonna be
think
deep.
it needs. Yeah, I think it needs to be.
touched.
It does.
It needs to be because what it is based on a true life story. So I'm about to tell you the story. So there was a house, and these are teenage girls. So it was a house of guys that were raping girls.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So one of them actually did go to prison. But he raped a white girl, a 13-year-old white girl. They gave him life.
Oh yeah,
He got life.
Getting that,
you know,
yeah,
but
for sure.
and the other guys that were with him between now and then, you know, they
white girl.
they all you know somehow went to prison for rape, and it's like
right.
maybe if the first girl said something, then maybe.
Everybody started following.
Right.
No. The first girl said something, maybe would have stopped it. It might have helped the next person.
Got it.
Right.
A lot of us aren't really saying what we go through and what we've been through. Everybody's keeping stuff secret.
Right.
You know, just you don't want everybody to know your business. But then some stuff.
If you speak on it, it can keep somebody else from going through the same situation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
that's a lot of stuff.
But like, you know, and jumping on the sexual harassment in the film industry.
Right.
And
It's a lot of that.
Yeah, so because I can jump on that too. Like one of the, and I'll say it too. They might get mad on this thing. They might.
Tell the truth though.
Tell the truth, girl.
You have directors sending their bottom pictures
I know that right.
to the whole cast.
I believe it.
And then talk about it's an accident, but you send it to all the females. You didn't send it to a dude because the dude be
Right.
Yeah.
It's a male dominant field as far as you know,
Dominated the field.
male
But,
dominant.
I mean, it's a lot of guys, but then a lot of the females don't really say anything because you know, I guess they don't want to.
Right.
I want to be in this movie. You gotta do
what you gonna do.
You know,
Right,
and
right.
it's a lot. It's going on a lot. You know, a lot,
Yeah.
and nobody's really saying
So how
nothing.
do you deal with that
I mean, I haven't
in a male dominant?
sexual harassment or just in general.
Just
The
general.
sexual
in the business.
harassment in
Well,
the business and on your sets.
Well, I mean, nobody's ever told me they were sexually harassed. I do know, like, the young ladies will come to me and be like, they might watch the show, but so you know, I do a group chat, or I was doing a group chat, but and they were like, well, I blocked dude because dude knew I was married. He keeps trying to talk to me, and he's blocked. But for your movie, I'm gonna unblock myself, and because dude hit me up and was like, hey, I'm trying to get in contact with her so we can go over these lines, and for some reason I can't reach out to her. And she's like, Felicia, we could do this in not one-on-one.
Yeah,
I don't want to do. I'll do the rehearsals, but not no one-on-one with this man.
Right.
And I actually talked to him. I had a conversation, you know, because I'm one of them type of people. I want to know
Right,
what you
yeah,
want.
yeah.
Well, some people don't realize how they're coming off, so
Right.
you
And
want to
he's
give them the
just-
benefit of that.
And he was just like, you know, I be on sets. Women want me. They're throwing
Right,
themselves at me. I'm just like, sir, everybody ain't
man.
throwing themselves at you.
All right.
Like,
She definitely not, because she told me she got it.
So which one is
Just
yeah.
But you know that particular guy was like, yeah, you know, I be on these sets. People don't tell you about them throwing themselves at me. I just want to go in my lines.
Hey, niggas be full of shit, boy.
I just want to go in my lines.
Go in my lines.
But they don't want to meet with you. They don't want to meet with.
Let's have a drink and go over lines.
But that has happened. So basically, I'm not telling names. So hopefully,
Yeah,
you don't
no
get upset. I share people's stuff.
Yeah.
So I know I was sharing this guy's stuff, and one of the actors was like, no. And she told me, she said she invited that director to her house. I don't know why she invited her house, because that's a red flag anyway.
Right.
We grown,
And he
but
threw
hey.
herself at her. They didn't do anything. She just felt bad.
Right.
So I'm like, well, I never told the dude either. So I'm like, number one, I don't think you should be inviting the director to your house.
Okay, you
Professional,
shouldn't.
right.
Because it just sounds like anything can happen,
Right.
kind of thing. And you know, in that situation, drinking.
Right.
Yeah, I think as a woman, just in general, it's something that you deal with. And I think with everything that we have been hearing in the media about just, you know, celebrities in general, but specifically, you know, like the Harvey Weinsteins of the world and things like that, you just wonder how deep does it go, at what levels, and you see so many young people that still aspire to be in these industries,
Right.
but is it safe for real?
I mean, Hollywood.
You know what I'm saying?
Hollywood crazy. When you hear about
Is it safe
Hollywood
for real?
and that
Yeah,
environment,
Disney,
it's like.
you know,
Yeah, that's what I'm
Disney
saying.
too,
I mean,
right,
I don't
yeah.
think anyone's name is clean. So what advice would you give to, you know, younger generations who are looking and saying, I'm passionate about this, I really want to do it, but I don't want to be a part of that.
Right.
But in general, it's like you still have to put up your red flags and don't put yourself in a predicament. So one of the things that I really be trying not to push is them getting together and hanging out.
Right.
And I
Yeah.
get it, you hanging out so y'all can bond
Keep it
and all kind of
professional,
stuff.
right now, yeah.
You might
but
probably
they're
want to get
bonding.
that number one spot.
Yeah.
But guess what? I mean, and this is guys, girls, and all that too.
Right,
So
right.
they go to the club, they all drinking, life is good. Then, actually, I'm gonna give you an example. So one of my sets, I'm like, I'm leaving because even though if we film in Charlotte, I come home. Like I've done it. I'll come home and I'll drive back to Charlotte the next day.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
got
like,
kids. You
they was like, we're going out to the club tonight. I'm like, okay. So I'm sitting here. I'm like, really, y'all? I'm like, y'all should just go out. You know, not tonight. You know, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Everything's good. So next morning, get a call. I'm gonna beat so and so up. I see them. I'm like, oh Lord.
Now see,
What did y'all do? What
Right.
happened?
Yeah,
What
fucking
happened?
film up.
So somebody went to the club and was acting like he had money and they had money and was trying to buy everybody drinks and then somebody else ended up paying
Lord.
for it.
Right.
And I'm like, y'all doing this. But the good thing about it, we did film and these particular people were professional the whole time we were filming. Yay.
thank God, yeah, they
When I
kept
said
it
cut,
off
And I
camera.
said cut. I think they were about
And that's
10 minutes.
amazing.
And then that's when dude went to the other dude and said, okay, you got my money.
He
Cut.
did it to-
What about sex scenes in show and movies and stuff?
So everybody does stuff different. So
Right.
with
Exactly
me,
what you
Listen,
Because it just came to me. I'm like, what about sex scenes?
so
he still like guilty pleasures, girl. He trying to
Hey,
figure it out.
Tipsy the doll.
well,
sorry.
with sex scenes on my set, you want to make sure people are comfortable. So sometimes if you gotta cut the sex scene, we gotta cut it.
Right.
And there's certain people there's some, depending on who it is.
Right.
You got some girls. Girl, I want you to see this ass.
Right.
And we buck over, they love it.
Right.
Because that's the
Right.
type
That's
of
the
person.
thing. That's the personality.
But if you're like, hey, you know, like one young lady, she was like, not, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, so what can we do? So one movie, I think we got she getting a foot massage. I mean, that's sexual.
Right.
You know,
Implying
most of
sex.
sexual things.
Implying.
dance for your man,
Yeah.
and then you always like do the the panty trick. So it's like pretend like you know the
Taking
man's
it
taking
off.
your panties
Okay.
off and him dancing, and you know like it just we do implied. So I do a lot of dancing and
Right.
in my films. You know, because dancing is art too.
No, it is.
So,
Yeah,
like if you watch Boyfriend Killers, instead of them having a whole sex scene, it's like she comes over and they dance.
Dance, right. So it implies the same thing, but it's not as
Yeah.
intrusive.
right.
It's like y'all, getting comfortable dancing with each other, and y'all falling in love with the dance scene. I know in As We Lay we have a threesome sex scene,
Okay.
but it's like 90 sex. So
Right.
the way-
90 sex.
Yeah, so we have it like you show your back and your fingers
Right,
in the
right,
back.
right, right.
Show the girls
He ain't trying to
choking
show
you.
off.
They got on clothes, but it
Right.
looks so like it's
Right,
sexual,
you know
yeah.
what's happening.
Right.
You know
Yeah,
what it is.
so it's-
Oh yeah, like that boomerang scene with Eddie and your girl
Oh, oh.
Robin Givens, and when they got into the hotel, he slammed her up against the wall, and you never actually
you see the
saw
sex.
them naked
Yeah.
and sexing.
Yeah.
At the end of it
And
all,
that-
you
and that's
saw
why
the toes.
I feel like sex scenes are not needed unless you want it in there, because you can always make it seems like they had sex, like the same thing when he had the girl with the ugly toes.
That's what I'm
yeah,
talking
It
about.
wasn't Robin
Yeah.
Givens though. That was the
I know
girl
what you're
before.
talking
Look, she like, what are y'all talking on boomerang?
And she
all the
pulled
multiple women.
he woke up and pulled the sheets up and her toes
Yeah, her
had
toes,
cones on it.
Yeah, hammer time toes.
But
right.
you can imply sex. We go home, we're kissing, and then bam, we wake up in the morning.
So do you
You know?
think that you do have to finally? Because some people say like with Halle Berry and Monsters Ball.
Oh, that shit was
look at.
See?
There was, people kind of felt some type of way, like, why did she do that?
Still talk
Especially
about
at that
that.
point in her career. Do you feel
people
like
want that.
you
That's
gotta
different.
do a nip slip? You gotta do something at some point.
She didn't have to do that.
I'm
She
asking
wanted to
her,
do that. I know, I'm
Travis.
sorry.
She got that money. So
Yeah.
hey, right now, if someone come to you and say, "I want you to do a sex scene, butt naked," and I'll give you $100,000. Would you do it?
I need a little bit more, but we
Right,
getting
right.
there. That's a nipple.
Right.
That's not my whole body, but we getting there.
Yeah, let it happen first. It's different when a motherfucker actually do that shit.
Yeah, we getting $100,000. That's
You know.
good money. But
It is good money.
But
$16,000, $100,000.
you ain't doing it for real.
Right now, you need money right now.
Right.
Yeah, now if you
I'll
was
do
an
16,
actress
but I'm
and that
not-
was your
but I wouldn't do
passion.
a gay scene though.
Oh Lord.
But
For
how
nothing.
is that in the movie industry? Because sometimes it be straight men doing that, and it kind of backfire on them in their real life.
Yeah.
So I don't even. I mean, you gotta ask Tyler Perry how. Like,
I know that,
Right, 'cause like,
but Tyler Perry got some sexy gay men. Them
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
dude.
I'm
You
saying
never
right.
know.
Like, can't
They
be
actually
similar.
be
sexy.
in that world though.
They be in that world for real,
Yeah,
real life,
yeah,
so
yeah.
they
I mean,
okay.
because you're not gonna not be in that world and play the scene.
No, 'cause-
No, it is a lot of them that have.
No, Will
Valley-
Smith did this on his first
Yeah.
one.
But P Valley, I think they were trying to
That's
say.
what's
Yes,
he's
P
not
Valley.
really- he's not really gay.
Yeah,
but
He's
just a
married
threat.
with children.
children.
But do you think he could get another role like and be believable. Like
Yeah,
where people,
if he can really act, you can play any role.
yeah.
Like you can play a gay guy.
He came here.
You can play a gay guy.
Have you seen
What
him
you're
on
saying is
anything since?
you just don't want to be touching another gay person. So like,
I don't want to.
so for the right money, you'd be like, yes, girlfriend.
No, because that role just, I don't know. It feel like sometimes roles stick with you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
saying? Yeah,
It's like that, but there are also like I think Heath Ledger and Brokeback Mountain or whatever.
That was it. Was that Heath Ledger?
It was him, right?
It was
Him and the other dude,
Leonardo DiCaprio, I think.
But who was the other guy?
It might have been. Yeah.
I think it was Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
And and it didn't stick with them because I don't think people think about that no more. But it can stick with you.
Yeah.
You know
I mean,
what
if
I'm
that's
saying?
your only movie that you do, of course. But if you out here doing other movies, so
And then it depends on like
it kinda
it don't
wipe
even
it
depend.
away.
I don't even want to be portrayed as that. But some movies even have strong sex scenes gay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you're doing that, but like for example, what's the name of the movie? I don't know the name, but Wesley Snipes, he was a woman in the movie.
Yeah,
that's
it was
Holiday.
Tu Wong Fu.
It was something like
I
that.
think
It
it was
was
Tu Wong
something
Fu.
very crazy.
And he was a cross dresser.
other
He
one-
wasn't
it was a
gay
drag
though.
Yeah.
He was a drag queen.
Yeah, it was like 4 of them.
It was
Yeah.
3 of them.
I thought it was 4.
Right. It was.
But
It
they
was
broke down like in a country or something.
right.
Yeah,
It was
I
a
remember
Filipino,
that,
a Filipino dude. Him.
Yeah, I love that movie.
I ain't never watched it though.
Yeah, me neither. I never seen it all the way through.
You tricked me.
I mean,
They told me to trunk me with a hood.
Going back to your horror.
Right.
There's a movie on Tubi. I love this movie. It does
Okay.
have the drag queens in it. I love it.
Okay.
It's called Slay.
okay. Oh, I seen the advertisement.
I seen it.
Okay.
So I was just like, that's
All right,
it.
right,
So
right,
we
right.
need to watch that.
You did give me one.
But what's the one on
movie.
Stars that people like a lot?
Which one?
There's a script movie on Stars with do it.
You talking about P Valley?
P Valley, yeah.
Yeah. What happened, P Valley?
Yeah.
And I started watching P
y'all.
Valley. I started watching it, and then when the light skinned dude, I think it was the first season, he went in there and he put the clip on, and I was like,
I
you know
remember
what?
that was
I
good.
can't do it. I can't do it. And that was my
I ain't
last.
gonna lie. I used to watch it for the strippers. I ain't gonna lie.
I love P Valley.
Yeah, I love some
But
P
but
Valley.
we get off topic though.
Did
But
you,
it's
did you
just-
watch the Barbie movie?
I did watch the Barbie movie.
I did.
And you didn't think some of them seem kind of gayish?
Yeah.
Look at his face. Yeah.
But it was Barbie-ish though. It was like the kid. Sometimes they sneak even Disney
sneak it
and
in,
they
yeah.
sneak it in.
Just like Disney movies.
Disney movies
You don't
sneak
know
it in.
until you actually get.
You know.
Like, when you was younger, you don't really pay attention to it. But when
When
you get older,
you
you
like-
start
And the
catching
Ken
on
doll,
to
the
stuff.
Ken doll, always seemed gay.
You always seen gay?
I don't think the Ken.
When I was young, no, I didn't think.
I don't
Ken
think
was
so.
gay.
But when you look at it, Ken doll just seems like because he's all peppery and this. I don't know. I don't know.
No,
Maybe not.
I played.
Maybe
with Ken.
I went too far.
But you never think of Barbie as a lesbian.
Well,
2000,
We made her lesbian. when we were little.
The boy would do the singles with the Barbie.
Especially if we didn't have no kids. Look at her face.
in my house.
Badass kids. You walk in there. What the hell you doing with these Barbies?
Whoa.
And they be right. Well, Barbie's a lesbian
You
daddy.
know what they been doing?
Barbie's a lesbian daddy.
They been directing.
Yes. We had to make up for it wasn't okay. We had to use.
Right. But
Period.
we're going too far.
We should put that in the movie for real. They come in the room. What is this? She's a lesbian and she doesn't love her lesbian girlfriend
But,
anymore. She wants to be straight now,
and,
dog.
Pretty much.
and the fact that you say that, how did you come up? How did you come up with your writing and your ideas and like the Tiffany
You
doll
got
and the
60-something
cherry ball?
movies, so
Yeah,
I'm sure you have a lot of
inspired these
ideas.
things?
How do you say this is the one I'm going with?
I don't know. It just comes to me.
Do you try to go off the script because I know you said something about you don't follow other people's wave, you create your own wave.
Correct.
What is that day to day? How do you do that day to day? Like create your own. What do you mean when you say that?
Just be yourself, and
Right.
As you should.
because like I said, what I was saying earlier, some people work off money. Anybody
right.
bring you a dollar, you do
Oh
whatever
yeah,
they
that
do.
motivates you.
And it could be just depending on what it is in some way, but like my creativity is not about a dollar. But
Right.
I think it just money brings drama, But I get it. I do get it. People, because like I said, when I first started doing films, we wasn't paying our actors.
Right.
So like we're to the point where we're paying our leads.
Okay.
Everybody's still ain't getting paid.
Right. I wanted to ask that
then
too.
I got actors that like Felicia. They know that this is a struggle. You don't gotta pay me. I got people. Hey, if you give me a place to stay, and you feed me some food, I'm with you.
Because you gotta put the work in.
Because they know that we're gonna put them someplace.
Right.
Like
they gonna be seen. You putting working on your craft.
Yeah. So if we put out a really good movie, then hopefully we'll make money. But like I said, but that goes back into, like I said, I did a lot of films in the beginning with Maverick, and I keep saying it, and I'm not talking bad about Maverick, but I know some of the actors were trying to say, well, you getting this money and you supposed to pay us and this and this and this. When y'all signed up, that's like me coming to you and say, hey, I want you to be in my movie. You're like, is it paid? I'm like, it's non-paid, and you still do the movie. 5 years from now, you mad at me because God knows somebody said whatever, and then you be like, well, she wasn't paying me anyway, but you took this non-paid role.
You knew that, right?
Or even if I did pay you, just say $50, and okay, I'll take this 50. You can't complain about it.
Right.
Like you need to, and I get it too. You don't value it, and be like, well, you don't value your actors. No, if I don't have that in my budget. So I know, not call out names. There was one young lady that was saying too, like, well, you didn't want to pay me. I guess she gets paid like $400 a day, and I'm like, that's cool, but it's not saying she's not worth $400 a day. It might not just be in the budget.
Exactly. Period. That's all it is.
I could probably get 4 actors for $100.
Right.
And then they'll be with me all day.
Exactly.
And then you got some people like, again, Felicia, I'll do anything because I help people. Some of these people, I get the casting. I be pushing some of these actors. I push to other people. You need an actress? I got somebody right here that's ready, willing to go. Blah blah blah. And so it's sometimes, like you said, a resource. Like I feel like I'm a resource to helping.
Right.
You get to another step. So even though I didn't pay you anything, or it's like I'm helping you get paid gigs, or I'm helping you get your stuff out there, and I'm helping you build your resume. Because I had one actress, she called me from Chicago, and she was like, her thing is, her agent was like, they want her to get in 20 movies right now. And she was just like, I guess what she's trying to say.
Because sometimes they have a quota. They gotta.
Yeah, whenever you do a movie, just put me in there. Put me, put
Samuel Jackson type shit. Because Samuel Jackson in every damn movie, man. he just seemed like one person that don't turn down no roles. That's why I just said
but
that.
he started acting when he was 40.
Right.
He started acting when he was an older man.
I didn't know he was that old.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, he started acting.
He was.
You ever see him young?
No, I never.
No, never.
I didn't. The youngest you see.
The
youngest you see Morgan.
There's a lot of actors in Roots though. You better watch Roots. Like, God damn,
a lot of people died on the Roots.
Yeah.
Like we dying. We dying by the millions all of a sudden.
But I wanted to ask you too. So, when someone accepts a role and they know it's for free.
Non-paid.
Non-paid.
But we're gonna feed you.
They feed you. You
we
get a room.
IMDb credits.
Yeah. Oh, you get what?
IMDb credits.
IMDb credits. Let them know.
Which is a resume. So
it's
your online
so you got
resume.
saying you did a film.
Correct.
Right?
And then also, people don't understand. Like people just be coming to me. I want to be the lead. Sometimes I want. This is me bringing you on set. So number one, I can see your spirit.
Right.
Some people don't have good spirits.
Oh yeah.
So you're fighting their evil spirit the whole time you're on set.
Right.
And mind you, you got 4 or 5 people with evil spirits. You got this whole thing going on over there. So sometimes you do bring somebody like you never acted before, but let me bring you on set one day. You get to learn the set. We get to learn you, feel what type of vibe you're bringing. Okay, you know what? She could probably be a better person, and she's willing to learn. So then we can make you a bigger lead or supporting lead.
Right.
I don't just make people my leads. You have to show me that you can be my lead, because my lead is the one that's holding the movie together.
Right.
And I got to deal with you for 5, 6, 7 days.
Right.
And you get on my nerves and like.
So the question is,
auditions?
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Hold on. Before we get to auditions, so my question was, if they're non-paid but they get all of these perks, right? Let's say the movie blow up 10 years from now.
Well, if the movie blow up whenever, and if I make money, there's a difference now. Because sometimes you got deals
Maverick
where
might get the money.
You got deals where I don't get anything,
right?
And they that's what I'm trying to get people to understand.
Right,
They'll give you this, and that's it.
Right.
And I took all that money and put it into this movie, and that was it. I didn't even pay myself.
But you do
a lot
get
of these
credits
films,
and all that for.
a lot of these films, I didn't even pay myself. That's what I'm trying to get at. So you crying, no, you didn't give me no money, but you took a non-paid role.
Right.
Now, if I lied to you, there's a big difference now. If I said, hey, I want you to come on, I'm giving you $500 a day. You, what my $500? We never said that.
Right.
Now, if I owe you money, that's a big difference. Hey, Felicia, you owe me this. You said this. That's what you said. You know, you gotta, then I get it. But you took a non-paid role, and then I don't deal with them no more. They don't want to pay their people, but you signed up for that. And there's a lot of directors not paying people. So I got some directors too. I'm like, let's cross actors. Mm-hmm. So my homegirl, I'm not saying where she at, because she probably will watch this. Cause a lot of them, we do support.
Right.
But she was just like, I really don't want to send nobody over there, because we sort of spoil our actors. And some of my actors said that. They be on these sets and they be like, Felicia, you have us in nice Airbnbs. Mm-hmm. You feed us. Like, we have groceries in there. Like, we doing all kind of extra stuff. They don't. Right. Some of these sets don't do that at all. You show up, they don't have water for you. You want water? You got to go down the street. You want to eat? Yeah. We got a lunch break. You feed yourself and use that. They don't do none of that. So you got different sets. And what I like to tell people to stop comparing each set, because everybody's different. Everybody's budget's different.
Exactly.
Because I've heard that too, and I hate it. That's why I'm trying to tell some of these actors stop doing that, because that make people. I feel it makes people despise me. Right. You're on these people's set, but Felicia does it like that. Don't stop that.
Right.
Stop that. Stop that, and then they'll come on my set. Well, and I'll say, like Dennis Reed. Dennis Reed has his own studio. Dennis Reed has more money. Dennis Reed. I've had a conversation with Dennis Reed before. He has the lady. He has a bunch of movies, but one of them is First Lady 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, okay. I've been seeing those.
So I went to his, because I'm media too. So like media, are y'all going to the Black Effect in Atlanta? It's this month. Yeah, if y'all gotta.
Okay, we'll talk about it after this.
Yeah, because it just made me jump on that. But anyway, so what I'm about to say. So basically,
Reed, he has a big studio.
Yes, he has a studio. He has all this stuff. So they got caterers. They're doing all that stuff. I can't afford that. So if that's what you want, you need to just stay with them. But they are in Detroit. But I sat down with him a little bit, and he used to do plays.
Okay.
And he said doing the movies, he's never lost money doing the movies. He lost money doing plays.
I can see that.
So I mean, we live, bounce off each other. But I was at his premiere for First Lady 3. Got to see it up on the big screen and get to meet people. They had caterers walking around with appetizers. Right, I met Jennifer from Basketball Wives. She was there.
Oh yeah, okay.
Her and her best friend is a sports director. I sat there, and then one girl, her name was Lizzie, and she's a media girl, and I guess she knows me from Facebook. So she saw me, she's like, Felicia! And everybody was looking like, what the hell? Like, I said, you got a network, be in the building. Like our premiere we just did, As We Lay, most of the people there was probably directors and actors, but again, they get to see the talent in my movie, and they might cast based on that. Right. So even paid or not paid, it's
worth it.
It reminds me of comedy. Like when you watch a lot of these comedians that blow up, you can see that they've been traveling the whole time, putting in work, doing different stand up at different places, making a little bit of money here and there. But it's all about the experience, your craft, sharpening your how you do things.
So my cousin. I guess third cousin remove is Teddy Riley.
Okay.
Because his family's from James Island. His family from James Island. So that's what his story was too. Remember, he said he was out on the road. They was taking his sound. He wasn't getting paid for a lot of that stuff with Keith Sweat. He wasn't. In the beginning, he just wanted to be there. And then just years later, there was like, you didn't get paid for this, and then he had to learn about the business.
Like an intern.
But a lot of people don't understand you. A lot of this stuff is learning. Even when you're bringing new people on set, we're learning you. We're learning how you. Some people don't get along with some people. Right. Some people, like I said, got bad spirits. Some people, you don't, because I had the actors class, and I had some people were like, oh, I seen a bunch of people, and I just kept walking. But I'm like, you could have came. We would have. Anybody who came in with us and sat down and.
Right. So you still have the acting class going on?
No, well, we were doing it at Art Tech too. She actually just closed. And originally she was doing the acting class. Her name was Sarah. Okay. She was doing the acting classes for free. And then she started like, hey, I'm at the charge. When you start charging, people don't want to come. They, what am I paying for? What am I paying for? So then I was like, I'll just take over the night, which was Thursdays. And then at first we didn't have anybody. Then we started getting a bunch of people. They used to come, and then we started casting some of them, and then they stopped coming. Right. So I'm like, y'all stop coming.
So I did start watching the APTS series, which I enjoyed. And I don't know if you caught some of our previous show. We did have Vi, the comedian here.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because I told him about today.
And he said he was in your class at the time.
I told him to come. Yeah, he started acting with us.
Okay.
He said he used to be a street nigga. That's what he said. He used to be a street
that's what he
nigga.
told us
Yeah,
too.
And he's like, now he done found this whole world, and
he loves it.
Right, he's a comedian.
And-
He's doing the comedian piece in there because he calls himself a comedian.
And he's actually writing and directing, and he wants to produce his own movie. So I'm not saying I'm putting money into it, but I'm helping him with the resources, because that's what you do. You're supposed to help the next person.
Exactly.
We're all supposed to help each other to get to the next level, because I might not be able to take you there, but I might give you the advice that might take you there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you run into actors in the class that you like, yo, you ain't got it?
Yeah, how do you tell somebody they just don't have it? Yeah.
Or do you feel like everybody, if they work hard enough, can do it?
I think if everybody would have, I guess because I'm a nice person. And
Right. And I get that. It's hard for you to.
You find somewhere for them to go.
Yeah, you try.
You can play the tree. You can play the tree.
No. But my thing is, that's why I would suggest starting. No.
It seemed like you was putting that towards me.
He's okay.
No.
I gotta play the tree.
That's some kids' plays back in the day.
Right.
And you moving too
That's
much.
what she was doing in Cuba.
You can't even play the tree.
You the mango. Stop. Move. Don't move. Yeah, go ahead. My bad.
Nah, I never had that. I mean, my thing
The
is,
tippity dog was the easy part.
because the thing is, we had to decide if we're gonna blank or not, because some of them girls are serious.
Yeah.
That would have been me.
Right. Those in the blank wasn't. They couldn't help it.
Some they couldn't
And
stop.
so you added it to the.
That's why I said just go ahead and blank. That's why
It made it good though. Because it was like, okay, now
Because
this is
dogs do blink.
Right.
Yeah, they had them little eyes that flash.
And then in the movie, it was like, they're blanking at me.
Yeah, but because that was the script.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you, there was a lot of things that were like messed up in the script a little bit that got messed up because the guy who plays Zach.
Right.
I'm talking about him, Cody.
Yeah.
All right.
So basically, that night we were filming. I think it might have been the last day we were filming. We was at the hotel, and we were supposed to go back to the house. And he said he had a headache. So I was like, let's just try to finish this tonight, so we don't, because you act like you don't know when you're gonna come back.
Time is money.
So he is in the hotel talking about something. Why are you? I'm home, and you can tell that in the hotel. That's what everybody was like. What the hell?
Yeah.
That was he is saying the right words.
Right.
It just wasn't the right location, the right
At the
spot.
right place.
Right.
And then again, he said he had a headache, so I was just like, let's go ahead and just get this over with, and I mean, we were able to finish the movie, but yeah, he was like, I got a headache. I'm like, when do you think you'll be able to film again? Because my camera, the guy who shot that, his name is Sean Johnson.
Okay.
He's from Columbia. And it's like, we don't know when we're going to film again.
Right.
So,
Yeah, you up here playing.
so that's why some stuff was a little bit rushed, because it's like, we got to hurry up and get this done.
Right.
This could, stuff could have been better. We actually had a lot. Some stuff didn't make it in the movie. We had Iris from 702.
Oh.
She was in the. If you look it up, we recorded her scenes with the doll or whatever, and that didn't make it in the movie. But
I know you was disappointed.
when they died, because she died, and they were talking about her being in Tiffany doll, but she did. Her parts didn't make it in the film, but she was down to be part of it. And we hung out with her for a whole day in Vegas.
We had Stella Williams on the couch too, and she was in APTS. She did a really good job.
But she said she wasn't, because remember on this couch, I watched it. She said she never acted before, but I'm like, you're in a whole movie as the lead. But okay.
Well, yeah, I was shocked that she was the whole lead. I was like, oh, I thought she was gonna do just like a cameo. I was like, oh, look at my girl, and then I was like, oh, girl, you is the movie. Okay, go ahead now. She was so cute. Shout out to Stella.
Right. So
Very nice though. It was good. It's good to see
good.
people and like locals. Like I said, I feel like you really show Charleston a lot of love.
Right.
You really give people a chance.
But I'm telling you, these people. My last casting call, we had over 1,000 people submit. People around the world, they'll pay for their own flights.
Right.
They saying you ain't gotta pay them. Some of them, I just want to work with you.
Yeah.
Like, whatever we gotta do to work with you, I'm there. And then you got people here. I can't make it. I can't make it to casting of my baby. Bring the baby.
Right.
Some of the kids love the acting class.
Right.
They like it. The kids act better than adults sometimes.
Right. You never know.
Because all you gotta do is tell them what to do. They done.
They gonna do it.
Yeah.
Adults, why do I gotta stand like this? I don't talk like this in real life. Duh, you're not playing me.
Yo, okay.
Everybody
That's what I've been trying to say. If you want somebody to have like a certain accent or a certain demeanor, I mean, if they just can't get it, do you ever just be like, ugh, like, I just can't, because you
just gotta keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Right.
So I've never fired it. No, actually, I tried to fire one girl one time.
You tried.
You tried to fire
You too nice.
I know she was like,
Cause she didn't show up. I was like, I said, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay you didn't show up because we gonna make a way out of no way.
Oh,
Right.
And the next day she popped up. I'm like, I fired you yesterday.
right. She came back.
But you put it back on.
I let her do. Yeah.
Felicia.
Sometimes determination, and you just not want to give up. And she, like you said, she came back.
Right, that's
ain't
your
nothing
heart.
happened.
You have a beautiful heart.
And it worked. So did it turn out all right?
It did. It could have been better.
Right.
And I'm not gonna talk bad about the young lady because
Right.
I see the good in everybody.
Yeah, clearly.
People
yeah.
who don't like me, I see the good in them too. I'll tell you good things about them. They might not say good things about me. If I see somebody who don't like me on the side of the road and I can help, I will help you because God is first. So with that young lady, like she was on set, like talking about guns and court cases, and I was just like trying to say to her, don't do that because you don't know who's around you.
Right.
And then like you said, like you're new and you come on set. And this girl, like, I can't be around guns. We be robbing people and scamming people. You be like, who the hell is this person?
Yeah, right. So further and further away.
Are you a character?
Do you know who you have on set?
But I'm like, even if you did that or about that, when just don't do
don't
that.
care.
Be professional. Everybody ain't got to know how real you is once you get on set.
But what I learned is a lot of people, like, everybody tries to be friends the first day.
Yeah.
So it's like everybody knows your business, who you're in love with, who you ran off with, how many how many kids you got.
Reality show.
Because what it is, they start competing with you. Mind you, these girls are competing with you on the low.
Right.
Like you do something wrong. Hey, So one example I would say, and they might watch it, whatever.
Hey, it's real.
So
It's real.
It's the real of the
but
real.
I did the movie and then I'm getting closer to it. So He Loves Me Not with Crystal the doll. So before I had Crystal as the lead, I had somebody else.
Okay.
So when Crystal got the script, she said she wanted to play this part. I switched people around. This other young lady, she's new, and she's always late. I'm saying it on here. Y'all always late.
Hey, that lady can get you fired now.
You talk about me because I am too.
But it's like you're so.
She know I was late.
But they're so carefree late. It's like I'm coming. I'm coming, but no.
No, baby.
So I did make her a smaller role. And when I told her, okay, I'll just take it. That's how she said it. I still got you in the whole scene with Crystal the doll, which I think is a big thing. But anyway,
Right.
So the other young lady loses her voice. So she goes up to the girl and said, "You lost your voice?"
Oh, got him. Got him. But that's how people. She was in competition the whole time, and she ain't even. Yeah.
Then we was on the same set. One of the young ladies, I don't know if it was scared. She was scared. I don't really know.
Yeah.
So the scene, I wrote it. So this is the scene. All these people are dancing, which actually I had this guy named Caesar, paid him a couple of money, and he was trying to teach everybody how to ball dance.
Okay.
I
But
would
I would have loved that.
When I say action, people still were doing the hell they want to do. But at least I tried, okay?
Right.
So we had a ball dance to try to show all these
dress on.
people how to dance. Everybody was looking good, yes. He Loves Me Not. Go look it up. You'll see them dancing, but I had instructor on set. So anyway, so basically the scene is everybody's dancing. DeJuan Ford.
Okay.
He's standing here. You walk. It says you. You walk in, and it's like all he sees is you, and you walk through the crowd up to him.
Yes.
That's the scene. There's no talking.
She auditioning.
So the young
I'm auditioning. This is my audition right here.
so the young lady, I guess she said she couldn't walk.
She could be late though.
So we're in this spot. We done turned the air off. We got a live band. We got all these people. and everybody was taking her to the side to show her how to walk for like an hour.
Wow.
Ooh.
She didn't know how to walk in seductively.
I don't know.
Or in
All
heels.
right.
Just walk. Like, I guess it might have been, and I'm like, I wouldn't have an audition for just walking, but it's not even talking and just walk through the crowd. You're the beautiful woman.
Right, walk
through
through
the
the
crowd. That's
crowd. You can't
If
make
you
that
need me
happen.
for an episode, do that. I got you back, girl.
Yeah.
Oh, you
My
can
friend
walk.
got you.
I
Yeah,
can
she
walk.
can
Walk
walk.
right here, right now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
see
She
your
got
walk.
strong
Let me
knees.
see your walk. Oh, okay. Oh,
You gotta have that
okay.
band on.
Yeah. That's the walk. That's the go get 'em walk.
So what we'll do is we'll put her there,
Right.
and then show the girl walking in, cut to her walking, and then go back. Okay, I got you.
All right.
Yeah, put on the same dress and everything. Just hold up. She looked a little different. It don't matter. She did the walk. That was the walk. That was it.
Right. Man, so yeah, you got to make some real adjustments sometimes on scene.
But my thing is, why have an audition about walking? Like I'm still on that.
Right. I mean, that must have been like flash dance or something. Where that's the main
okay,
part
good
of the
job.
movie.
No, it's not the main part, but it tells the story. Like
Right.
she's like the side chick. She's like she's dating her best friend's man on the low.
Right. This is
So,
an important scene.
It's like her walking in and
Right.
he catches her eye. We catching her
Right,
eye.
yeah, you can't have an ugly walk and it's supposed to catch my eye. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, did I catch your eye, bro? This shit ain't real. This shit ain't real, son. Turn
That girl ain't catching nobody.
Yeah, turn the channel, bro.
Yeah,
But
right.
I'm thinking it could be nerves because it's
True.
in front
Yeah,
of everybody.
Yeah, and then all eyes on you. It do make a
Right,
difference.
right.
Our eyes are not on you because everybody's dancing, so your eyes are not on you. You
Right.
just walk.
Oh,
Just
But you know, a lot of times,
I
camera
got
on
nervous
you.
when I did that.
The
I
camera.
know, right?
Yeah, it's just three of us.
You were nervous?
I was a little.
I didn't want to tell you to do the game. Take you like,
I was
Oh,
nervous
shit,
for
that
you,
mean I did
friend.
good.
I ain't gonna lie, cause I wouldn't have got up. So you
you
did good.
did good. I didn't think you were going to do it.
Hey, I'm ready
No.
for my role now.
You audition in for real.
Hey, you don't even want to talk. I just want to walk.
Yeah,
Right,
that's all I
I
wanted
was gonna walk.
I'm here. See, when I went to LA, when I had a director. I had my AD.
Right.
We had a second AD, and they had a whole light team. Because how we did it, it's supposed to be one night, so it's one outfit, and the lights flickering off and on throughout the whole thing, So they had the whole light team, and you had your whole grip team, and you had one person doing sound, and
Right.
I'm saying, you call it, I'm saying, what is it? Set. Everybody's saying set, because we had 4 cameras.
Right.
So set, action, cut. She said cut. I'm like, okay, yeah. It was a fun experience. I'm hoping that they hire me again. It's called a domino effect.
Okay.
Well,
That's what's up.
But they was awesome too. They treated me like a queen. They was just like, whatever you want. I was like, can I get some orange sherbet? They went to the store, got me some orange sherbet.
Oh. Okay,
for you-
let's
for you,
go.
that was like another level of the experience of.
Doing what you do.
Doing what you
Like
do.
you felt like it was like an elevated experience of already what
Because
you
Hollywood is the what is it? The crowd
epitome,
guru
I guess.
epitome.
But it's still they're still independent.
Right.
Right.
So that's another thing too. So it's not like, but the guy, the DP, his name was Renato. He's worked on
Right.
Housewives of Atlanta. Like they
Stuff like
Yeah,
they did bigger
It's
stuff.
independent, but it's
BET.
still on another level.
Yeah, it's an elevated experience,
yeah.
right? And
And then I snuck off one day, and I met
snuck
with
off, girl. Not snuck off.
because they was about to cook me breakfast. The guys like,
You telling on yourself.
I'm about to cook breakfast. I was like, you don't got to. I'm going somewhere. They was like, we can take you. I was like, no, because I don't want to.
They would lose you. They would make sure you coming back. Yo, don't let her out your eyesight.
can't let nothing happen.
Your job to keep up with her.
But I met with another director, a Netflix director.
Okay.
He has it's called One Bedroom on Netflix. I met with
Right.
him, and about maybe getting his helping him get his stuff and directing his
Yeah.
stuff. He needs a script, so I'm like, you need a script first, and we can make anything happen.
Right. This
So,
is
I
my
mean,
last question. Oh, go ahead.
Well, Netflix is a big platform right
Yes.
now, right? So, are you having anything in the works with Netflix?
Yes.
Because I know it's the epitome of
No, you gotta get a
what does it take?
you have to get
got a
somebody
lot.
in there,
Right.
Oh.
but it's you gotta get somebody in there.
Right.
I'm not, and that's
So
why I
it's all
said.
about who you know sometimes.
That's why I said even with
A
that
lot of
guy, me
times.
meeting with that guy,
Right.
That's
even
another
if I help him with his
connection.
movie, then
Right.
and then it's like who who can he connect
Right.
with.
Exactly.
Because
Yes.
he's connected to
Oh,
some
you
people,
know.
but then they don't really want to tell you their stuff.
Yeah.
Right,
You
right.
gotta, you
Some
gotta,
people want to keep it for themselves.
Anyway.
Right.
because they think you're gonna take over, and then they got.
Like what's your favorite genre? Is it horror?
It used to be horror, but a lot of them they don't really want to take horror or comedy so
Right.
much because for some reason they feel it's not going to make it. So they're
I
more
see
into
that.
thrillers. So they
I see
want
that.
us to do a lot of thrillers because thrillers
Right.
is what's selling.
Yeah, that's
Right. Because
yeah.
it's thriller.
Everybody want to be thrilled.
Right.
Horror is either hit or miss.
Yeah.
It is. It
very.
is.
A comedy is either hit or miss. We did a comedy called
Yeah.
Have You Seen My Man? Did you watch that?
I did not see that one.
I haven't
will
seen
watch
that one. It's
So-
on
I'm about to
TV.
go watch all your damn.
I'm trying to
So
tell
hold
you.
on. I asked you what was your 3 favorite, but you did say Treasure Box, but you didn't leave.
Yeah,
didn't
you
say
didn't give
the
me
other
that.
2.
I would probably say, well, not that already out.
Yeah. We gotta talk about what's out now.
Yeah, that's so we can go watch your favorite movies.
Yeah.
So I
The
would-
Western, you advertise the Western a lot.
Yeah, I mean I do because I get paid every month for the Western.
Okay.
So
I'll be watching the Western tonight.
and this is what I turn it on.
Y'all
and
make
go
sure
to
y'all
sleep.
watch that too.
Okay.
And I'm just saying because I got bills to pay.
Okay. You
Was
know,
that
we
different for you
supporting
doing
over
Western?
here.
Okay.
No, I love doing the Western. I just think, I wish we had a bigger budget.
Right.
What we were missing from the Western, I think, would have been someone to do set design. Because I'm not really good with that. If you can find
Right.
somebody who could do set design for an affordable rate, that would be
Yeah.
awesome.
Okay, y'all heard her. Set design.
And on I know
might
Because
be
think about it, like I said,
on
you
Cherry
would-
Bomb, like the prison scene. Like, is it hard to get like an actual prison?
So that's
Because the prison scene kind of was. I saw. Yeah, it was.
Well, see, and then the thing is, I paid for that. That was a set.
Right, so-
That was,
yeah.
that was a set. That was CTC in Augusta.
Okay.
He did all those at his. But I get it because some people were saying that too. You could tell it's made out of wood.
Yeah,
They could
man.
break out of that. But it was just like one cell, and it's
Right,
how you film
right.
it. The hospital was his too.
Right.
But that's why I said with the studios in Atlanta,
Did a little more.
they it's the real
So that was
thing.
Atlanta studio with the jail cell.
No,
No,
what I said was Augusta.
Augusta. Okay.
But he
my
doesn't
bad.
have that
I didn't
anymore.
say Georgia.
But they built that themselves.
And the cell was good except for certain angles where you could see the
wood.
middle bar. Like you saw the bars, which was good, but when there were certain scenes where you could see it was like wood. But
they made it
and
themselves.
go ahead. But it's a good movie though.
Tyler Perry, you know how he has
his whole
space
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Are y'all able to come in
And what does that
do
cost?
shows?
Movies there?
Yeah.
I heard you're able to rent it. I haven't did it yet.
Oh,
I don't know how
right.
much it costs. I don't.
Prices probably
Right.
high.
It's probably.
But I don't know. I just say he probably look out for people because
He should.
he started
Especially
off
with your
low
name,
and
with
then
your
he
credit.
was living
Right.
in the car. So you never know.
Yeah, he came up from the mud.
And you
yeah.
got the street cred for days now. You
Yeah,
ain't just
I'm gonna say this too.
not just street
because
cred.
Okay,
I
come on,
can't.
girl, bring it.
I can't say everything. So
Okay, I
basically,
understand.
because I do one thing that people say too. You better go ahead and cast me because I'm about to work with Tyler Perry.
Let him tell
So
it.
let me tell you
Let
this. So
him tell it.
basically, not last year, but the year before last, I took myself as well.
Right.
I took 14 actors, and we all are in, background actors in All Queens Men.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say this. I'm not saying names, but one of them is actually speaking.
Oh,
They called her back
Right.
yes.
for something big.
Clock
Okay.
that.
Okay, girl.
Like
We're gonna be
that
looking
too.
for
High
you.
five.
Okay.
And that's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
yes.
I love it.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
So
Charleston,
but-
we ain't playing no
Right.
games in
Yes.
Charleston no
Yeah,
more.
we
You
coming
know what I'm
up.
saying?
But that's what I can't really say. 'cause
That's exciting.
They signed an NDA.
Right.
But I'm just so excited because I'm like, this is somebody that I took with me.
Right.
And it's like,
That's amazing.
and then y'all do know that I got to brag a little bit.
Please
Right.
do.
Yeah,
I am.
man.
I was nominated for the Best Director of the Year for the Southern
Yes.
Entertainment Awards right now,
Yes.
which
Right.
is like the
Let
mini
me get a little
BET,
champagne to that.
Some champagne for the
which
campaign.
is like the mini BET. So
The
look at
mini BET.
Right.
Okay, that's what I'm talking
So-
about. Felicia, we are so proud of you.
We are.
Seriously.
And then I did win all those awards at the Independent Hustler of the Year.
Okay.
So what did I win? Female
Because you had an
influencer,
indie award.
director, writer.
Yeah.
No, our movie didn't win. I won like 5 awards. I don't remember.
Oh, that's amazing.
And that was at
So
which
how many
festival
awards-
now?
The Independent Hustlers Award, which is
Oh,
CTC,
okay.
which is J. Paul.
Because you
Okay.
a hustler. You a hustler. I've been
You
watching
are a
your
hustler.
movies.
And Miss
Y'all
Libby,
ain't
she
seen
won
awards for nothing.
female published model, Miss Libby Williams. And then who else won? Hold on. London Sharper, she won Actress of the Year. She was in her first movie was Fangirl.
Yes.
And she was also won Video Vixen of the Year.
Okay.
And there's some more people too. Like they was like Charleston was taking on all awards over there.
Yeah, because we like.
I think Rainbow, she didn't win, but I think her group won.
Right.
Awesome.
Right.
So they won an award too. I don't know. I just can't think of everybody. I'm sorry.
Of course you can. Of course you can. But
it's like 100 of them.
So how many awards have you won, if you don't mind me asking?
I have no idea because I know I won the
Give us a range.
South Carolina Underground Awards. I won.
Speak your girl.
4 or 5 years, 4 or 5 awards each year. So but what I was telling you about the Southern Entertainment, I've been nominated at least 7 times. Yeah. Because I used to do like I've been nominated for Club Promoter, magazine, all kind of stuff, and this is the first year that I won. And I was like, oh, I won.
Right.
So there's another. I don't know.
We gotta get her.
You sign name on the wall is one of our things that we have
biggest
to do because you are a pillar in the Geechee Gullah culture. You are a pillar in Charleston. You know, and Geechee One is when I see it on movies I'm watching, it's like it's a sense of pride. It's a sense of pride.
Yeah, we kind of
when I was talking to somebody, because I was saying who's coming, and they was like, "Oh, I was in her magazine," and I was like, "See, that's big stuff right there."
Who was it? Can you say who it is? Is it a secret? Is it a secret?
He was a new, upcoming rapper. So it's like you had him advertised on your Geechee magazine. So that's a big thing. So I was like, damn, you really doing your damn thing.
Now, I remember when you was doing the awards, I was doing research and we did Infrared, and he had a whole skit on, talking about the Geechee One Awards and who he thought was going to win that year, and he wasn't going to win because Mr. Taylor had dropped a song.
That's how real it was. It means a lot to people.
Yeah. Dave had a whole section. People kept sitting in the section and were like, don't sit in the section. And we made all the people move.
Right.
And how big was this section? I can only imagine.
Hey, Derek did do the big.
Probably about 30 people.
Yeah.
About 30 people. But they made it. And there was another group, Saint Six from the islands.
Okay.
They paid to perform or whatever. But they brought everybody with them. So when they performed, the audience started dancing. It was like,
right.
But that's how you amp it up.
Right, exactly. That's how you show out.
You got 50 people dancing in the audience, and people are like, dang, I didn't even know
it's a bigger event. Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
So it's like you gotta some of the stuff. I don't want to call it fake, but some of the stuff you have to amp yourself up. If you don't, then
it's gonna look boring.
So if you're a singer or a dancer, you need a group of people.
Yeah, you do.
And that's what Infrared had a whole.
He did. I see a lot of his performance.
Did he?
Because he performed on ships and all kind of stuff, like cruise ships and all kind of stuff. And that was one of his things. He had a bunch of dancers behind him. It was a performance,
Yeah, putting on a show.
But hopefully it's not like an MC Hammer thing, because MC Hammer everybody money. So.
Go ahead, ask your question.
Yeah, I've been we're gonna switch 5 subjects. I just don't
bullying me over here. Wait a minute.
I've been holding on this question since we've been on the set.
You should remember it, because I've been forgetting.
I'm a kid too. That's why I got this right here.
But I wanted to know, so when you write a script and do you sell it to someone, like the executive director has the final say, right?
Executive producer.
Producer. That's what I meant.
So if you're like, let's say with Maverick, I think that's included. So it's like they did buy the script from you.
Gotcha.
But like if you're doing it yourself, then it's my script. Or I have, I might, give me your script. I'll pay you for your script. Then you give me your rights to your script, and it's my script.
And you can do whatever you want to do with it after that. Right. Gotcha. Okay, that was nice.
Well, don't have to piggyback off her question, because it's a good question. Mm-hmm. So when you write a script, do you like kind of send it off to people and see if they want to? I'm just wondering how the process go as a writer. If you're just a writer, and how do you get people to
buy your script?
I
don't know, but I know if you're writing something and you finished it,
right,
and you feel it's ready, then I would say copyright it,
right,
and then you could send a little sample.
Okay.
And be like, hey, this is for sale. And people hit me up all the time, and I'd be like, how much is your script? One girl was like $10,000. I don't know.
Whoa.
I'm like, I need
was it that good?
No, you're a writer. If you're a writer, you're like, I can do better.
It tells you everything.
So what? With so many successful films already out, what kind of stories are you excited to tell next?
We want to, like I told you, the one with the rape culture, and I keep saying it.
Right, you did say
I
that
do want to
already.
hit it. I want to. I do have hidden messages in all the films.
Okay.
So there's some type of hidden message somewhere. Even with Treasure Box. Treasure Box was about hookers and hoes.
Right.
And I wrote that just to see if it would take me somewhere. And it did, because this, I guess, our biggest movie is about hookers and
People
hoes.
want to see that.
But there was a message behind it. It was, the young girl felt like she was, she left her family to be a hoe.
Right.
She'd rather be
a hoe.
Yeah.
It'd be like that.
Yeah, it's like porno. You run away from your family because you want
Hold
to.
on, so that takes me back.
What?
What is your top two? The two.
Yeah, you still ain't gave us we got Treasure Box, and we still ain't got your next two top favorite.
Tipping the doll ain't went up.
That's yours.
That's yours.
That's out
I think
already.
because they all look scandalous.
No, he loved that. Guilty pleasures, bruh.
I guess
he told me the whole
it would
movie
be-
was in that store.
Now, just going off the story and everything,
Right,
I would
right.
say probably like Heartless Outlaws.
Okay, Heartless Outlaws.
And
I
then
have this.
And that's a Western.
that's the
what we're
Western.
talking
That's
about.
a Western.
I'm watching that.
And then Boyfriend Killers would be, but it's not
Boyfriend
long
Killers.
enough. It's not
Okay,
long enough. So I know a
okay.
lot of people like, you should make it a series. And I wish it was
People
longer.
love stuff like that.
But,
Yeah.
or but, I like the games we play a lot. That I like that. I do like that movie.
Okay.
Trying to think. No New Friends was good. He Loves Me Not.
Hey.
So what makes you like, oh, this gonna be the name?
Right.
Right. Sometimes that can be the hardest thing because you gotta catch people
Right.
with the name.
And you got good names.
The people
You got-
attention, especially the movie screens too, because the picture
Right.
that
Yeah,
cover, like you gotta
that
catch people's
cover
attention.
picture.
Be like, ooh, okay, I want to watch this.
Well, it just depends on some. It'd be like, depending like Fangirl. I think was originally my biggest fan or something.
Right.
But then there was so many other movies with the same title.
Yeah.
Like it's more like As We Lay. The original title was It's Morning. But and it was another title we was gonna use As We Slept the Night Away. But then we just said As We Lay. I do notice that movies that are simple, they do. Because like I got one called Receipts. Well, I have the script.
Okay.
So it's a
Because
fe-
everybody
it's a-
love to hold on receipts.
well, it's a
now.
female
Text
gangster. It's a
messages,
female gangster
anything.
movie.
I
Right.
love the gangster movie.
Right.
That's why I love Tubi.
When you having another casting call?
Like, hey, right
How
now,
you already
she,
know who you
she's
got for your
sponsored by
future
Your World,
movies
My Opinion.
already?
Yeah, so if you need her, holler at me.
Oh, you the manager. You the manager.
She got the glasses
You got
on.
room. I mean,
know?
I'm ready.
Right.
This could be the gangster. The
Hey,
girl.
hey.
It can be
Right, let's do it.
Oh, okay. I told you, I ain't got some acting on my back. You know what I'm
I ain't
saying?
even gonna talk.
One, two.
And I know how to switch up my voice. I can get in
Okay.
character. I can't cry on the spot, but I work on
We
it.
can get some fake tears. That's all.
Yeah.
And then I got a movie. Courtney wrote. It's called Miss September.
Okay.
So and then that one basically is this like a black girl pageant, type movie. So it could be something like Keke Palmer could be in.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
Okay, Keke Palmer, where you at? Where you at, girl?
We ain't got the Keke Palmer money.
Yeah. She
I
paying
was looking
Keke.
at. I didn't reach out to Tay Cheesy.
Okay.
Tay Cheesy. I didn't reach out to her. She said she loved the script and was
That's
interested.
good.
So
I do want to say before we let you go
You wanna point out
that
Sweat?
this has been such a pleasure in so many
It was.
ways. You are phenomenal. I've been waiting to meet you for 2 years, but let me
Long
tell
time
you,
coming.
meeting you in person
Had a good
has
time.
your spirit,
Very educational.
your passion,
Ring bells.
and it just really is inspiring. And so it was a pleasure to meet you. We cannot wait to work with you in the future. Thank you so much for blessing
And make
us.
sure you come back and bring your team.
Yeah, I can't give you enough flowers.
But I did,
Right.
I did tell Vashon act like he was gonna come, but he was like, "Man, I'm still at the house." And then
That would have been crazy.
my
that would've been-
assistant
You shoulda
director
came.
too, which is Kamal.
Yeah, man.
He made it seem like he was gonna try to come, but he ain't come either.
It's all right.
I saw
we had him already. We'll get him again.
First reaction video, you let them know we need them here.
But
Listen, we gotta check out.
Your
but we
world,
gonna get
your
her back.
world, your world, your world. My opinion. We finally had Felicia Geechee One Rivers. Bless the spot. You know what it is, man. You know what we
You
do.
already know what time
We
it
out,
is.
man. Mad love to
Gotta get
everybody.
baby.
Yeah.